Hey mate, how you going? Honestly, I literally just installed the new Streets mod, so just having a quick little sesh here, I guess to try it out, but I just need to fix this interchange here. Because last time I built this massive bypass freeway connecting through the mountain here, built this massive interchange connecting it up to here, because I'm having massive traffic problems here, so I think it should resolve it, hopefully. It looks cool. But the problem is now trucks are coming through this freeway and they can't get into this industrial estate on this side anymore. And I don't think adding a off ramp here is the idea. I think it needs to come from here. So I've got to redo this whole interchange and see what I can do. Oh, it is. Okay. Hang on a sec. Let's turn down this a bit. Is that better? Can you hear me better now? I don't know when my mic is low. Let's try that. Okay, how about that? Music is playing, I'll turn the music down a little bit. A bit better. Huh. This mic is usually pretty good. Hang on, maybe I need to turn the sound down a bit more of the music. It's not exactly the most exciting music anyway. What radio station is on? I'll try Deluxe Radio. Alright, hopefully that should be better. I just gotta fix this road. I mean, how busy was it in the first place? Not that busy, okay. Okay, yeah, maybe that's true. Let's have a look at that. That's my sound output, microphone access. Where's the microphone settings? Oh, here we go. Ah, here we go. You're spot on. Wonder why it did that. I don't even remember turning it down. It's probably like super loud now. Okay, in theory that should be better. Not really. Seriously, okay. Alright, so OBS. Yeah, the OBS level is pretty much on max. Yeah, it is cranked to 100. What if I just talk louder? It's hitting the yellow part of the bar on OBS. Maybe I'm talking too softly. I'm just tired. It's been a long day. All right, let's get this done. How are you going anyway? All right, let's get this connected back into this roundabout here. Okay, that looks much smoother. Supermarket simulator. My God, there's a simulator for everything. I honestly didn't even know that there was such a thing as supermarket simulator. Oh, you haven't? You're not having a good time with City Skylines? What's going on? Or supermarket simulators just got you going. Fair enough. So what do you actually do? Like build supermarket chains, or you simulate going to the supermarket? Fair enough. I'm somewhat intrigued actually. I'm gonna see what this supermarket simulator is. Don't you love that? I just won't. Let's try 2 points. Oh yeah, it's supposed to give you... Probably have to get it out a little bit more like that. Oh, might actually make a nice curve for once. That's not too bad. Ah, okay, fair enough. So you're running a little shop, like a little convenience store. Alright, let's get rid of these crossings and traffic lights. Don't need that there. We could probably go at 3. Yeah, the new roads are pretty cool. It's a great step in the right direction, having extra roads. That's for sure. Oh yeah, like honestly, for me on this PC, like before the patch, everything was getting pretty slow. It still has its moments now, and I mean the frame rates aren't super great, but it's definitely better. It feels like I don't know. It'd be a guesstimation, but maybe I could get another 100,000 people before I get to that same point that I was at before the patch, if you know what I mean. So there's definitely a performance uplift on my computer. And it's probably the case is you probably wouldn't notice it as much on a higher end PC, but it's probably more towards the higher end. It's an 8th generation i7 and I'm running a 4070 GPU. Okay, we need a 5-lane. Let's try that. In this direction. Oh, what is going on there? Trying to go at that right angle. There we go. Yeah, well, it's on pause at the moment. I guess the worst it could get is... Alright, we'll just turn it on for a second just to show you. Okay, so that's at full speed. We'll go to the busier parts of the city. So it gets down to 16, but it's still, it's smoother and much more playable than it was before. And we'll go here where there's a bucket load of people always walking. So before the patch, this was almost a standstill. So it still has its moments, but at least they're moving. They're definitely moving in a better capacity. It was, before the patch, it was actually feeling like it was starting to become unplayable. And now there's definitely more life in it. But yeah, if you go out into a different area, of course it's gonna give you high frames and smooth the simulation. So I wonder if we can, so now we've got a highway, we've got actual 6-lane highways, but unfortunately he hasn't included a 5-lane highway, which would have been nice for a slip lane. I guess the other thing I could do is maybe make a slip lane all the way along here that connects to that and triple it over here. I don't know how that's going to look. If I did that, I have to use anarchy, of course. But I wonder if it would still work underground. They have pylons in the wrong areas. It actually works. That's alright. Okay, so we might try that. So, yeah, well that's it. You have got plenty of one-way options. So I'm going to run like a one-way. Well, I'm going to try anyway. Let's give it a crack, and then seamlessly bring it into that part there. It's unfortunate after I just built that. So I probably need to build the slip lane first. So this guy here. And try to get it like on the same level. Yeah, who knows? Who knows with the limitations of... When I saw this road mod thing, I was like, cool. But at the same time, I was kind of hoping for something that was a bit more like different style of roads, not just different road types. But hey, I'm happy with different road types as well. That's I'm not going to complain about that. I'm sure that will come later on. Alright, so let's try to get this right on. Turn off that. Oh, should put it on straight. Okay. Now, thanks to move it, up this a bit, so we can get it to be equal. That's approximately equal. Yeah, I know what you mean, but you can't do it on these, or in the base game, you can't do it on these two-lane things, so that's what this is good for. But I mean, it would actually work if you had a 5-lane, and it would just effectively make a slip lane. But they've only got a 6-lane at the moment, 6-lane, 8-lane, but not an 8. But that they do it in this part here. There's a few different variants, but not for highways. Okay, so we go across. Try to get... turn off anarchy for the moment. Oh no, need anarchy for that. Theory, that should be... No, it's not. Okay. So I just need to raise this up. Probably should have just done it when I built it in the first place. The only problem with Move It is it does give these weird... Like, it doesn't allow you to level it out. So that's actually not what I want, so... I don't want a lumpy and a bumpy road. So we'll try again. And we'll do it while we build. Snapping's going nuts. So we want to be there. But we want it to be... Whoops. Is that equivalent? Not really. But we can raise it. Oh, that looks close. It's hard to tell. I think that's it there. A bit further off than I wanted. Although maybe I can move it over a bit.
You're listening to Deluxe Relax with Alice Brash.
Oh, that's right, you can elevate it from one end to the other. That's true.
What should I say? Don't touch
You
that
can do it all as one hit.
That dial.
See, now we've got
Housing shortage
a
is driving
smooth...
up prices in the area.
That's
a
right,
smooth
Fred.
grade.
But apparently, that's not all good news. We're joined today by an
And what I want
expert
to do is
witness,
just move it
Professor
over
Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor.
slightly.
So, a
There we go.
housing shortage is bad for the people trying to
Man,
live
move
here,
it is
right?
great.
Humans are programmed to desire certain
Okay, so now we just want to
representations
hook it up
within
to the
ideological
freeway.
reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed.
Probably
For
need to go about.
example, consider
Snapping's
capital.
annoying
Right, one
sometimes,
final
eh?
question, Professor. Is the housing
Need to
shortage
make
going
sure
to
we're not
make me richer?
going
By
down or up.
certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short
And
term.
I like the sound
there
of
we
that.
go.
But what we are
That's
discussing
exactly
is
what
the
we want.
study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
I'll
Thank
fix that
you,
up in
Professor.
actually,
It
we can
is a
fix that up
question of
now. So we got a right
priority.
turn there. There we go.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our
And
city
then we
has
wanna
more
hook up this
services
guy.
than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is we're selling
So all the
it
traffic
and
uses the
bringing
one
money into local
That's
entrance.
right. You
economy.
could almost say
Seems
it's
like a
too
more
much
efficient
of a good
thing to do.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy
just
is
snappy.
booming. More after this.
Is that gonna work smoothly? What the hell? Why did it pull it down? Maybe it's anarchy. Alright, let's turn anarchy off. Although I think I might still need it because of this. Yeah, I need anarchy on. And raise it up as high as we can go. Let's try that. Oh, it doesn't look. Oh, it's still fuck. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, it's fucked the road there permanently too. Oh, you think it was just gonna be easy? Let's try it without the gap. Because there's always a solution to every problem. Oh, it doesn't look like it's working on that road part there. It's not enough of a... It's painful. I have to be closer. Oh, this might not work because it's too... Or I just need to bring it in from here. Okay, so we'll connect this up here. And then we'll do that. .1 meter off the street and then start going down. Yeah, well, I was just thinking if I can just get that part right. And what I might actually do is add a slip lane to this part here, like this. I did want it to kind of end, but let's just try that. Let it go over the cargo thing. We'll try going backwards. That sometimes works as well. Go down a few notches. Like that. Ah, see, it's so annoying. I don't understand why it does that. It's really annoying. Okay, we might take this road back to being just a standard road. Yeah, it's just... You're right. We'll get there. I remember it actually took me a while to get this, just the slip lane by itself sorted. I think it's just the this curve here doesn't help at all. I need a 2-point thing going here. Look at the... It's just got the ground just growing out of it now. This game's testing me now. Let's go like this. I'm obsessed with it being smooth though. It's... it just won't stop going onto that. And then that didn't even connect. We might have it. Let's see how we go. We just need to make the direction correct. Okay. Actually pretty smooth. I'll lose my building area over here, which is somewhat annoying, but I think I've got it working. Turn that off. Turn the lights off. And turn off the pedestrian crossing there. But in theory, you do need a pedestrian crossing here. Knock that out. Maybe add a sleep lane with replace function. Replace it after with a normal 2x2. Not sure exactly what you mean. What do you mean on this part here? Let's try. Is that 4-lane road? Oh yeah, we can go back to this. Yep. I think that's what you're talking about. Where's the sweet spot? Oh, did that even change? No. Why is it not changing? That's so weird, it won't even let me change it. Oh, I think it is. I think it's that already. It's just the transition. So do I have I have that guy there. Kind of made a difference. Ah, okay. No worries. I think I might take that back to freeway, because that's freeway in the tunnel. So that makes sense. And I think it would make more sense for this to have a bridge structure here and here. Yep, there we go. Maybe we could just leave this as forest. We could build a side road that hooks back up in here. I don't know if that will mess with everything, but... Ooh. Anyway, let's just get the connection done and we can do the add-ins later. Alright, I'll put that in there. Ooh, it doesn't like that. Okay. Take that off. Better not mess with everything I've done. Oh no. Seriously, what the fuck's going on? Oh, there we go. It's all good. Didn't break the whole thing. Okay. What we might do here is add some green, because we shouldn't really have parking there anyway. Add some trees. Alright. Yeah, there's a lot of things that a lot of things that everyone asks why. Why? Just put it in the base game. Unless it's just going to be part of you know, the eventual peers and I don't know what it's called. There's some other DLC or something that's supposed to come out, part of the Ultimate pack. Okay, the fun part is hooking this up now. I hope the roads mod does actually keep working, because it did have a warning about so if I take the mod off, apparently the roads that I've put in with the mod will turn white or something. I don't know, it'll disappear, so it'll probably fuck everything, but yeah. Why didn't I get a 2 option there? Nope. Oh, there we go, that's close. But what we can do is... I was going to say as long as it's smooth, but it's not smooth. So we'll try again. And we'll just make sure the elevation is... Oh, there's nothing wrong with the elevation, so it should work. Try to get it square. That's not gonna work.
Hello, this is Alice.
Might need
You're
a bit
listening
more
to
length.
Deluxe Relax. It's the best station on air. But don't worry, nobody is going to think you're a nincompoop for changing the channel.
That's the power of positive thinking, right?
That's right, Sarah. You're doing great.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere
No.
in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you
No.
might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it,
It was so easy last time I did
you
this.
already know about it. No use reminding
Now it's
you.
a bit of a...
Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the
Maybe we
area
could
is
go
attracting
further,
more
so we go
high-end
a little bit
stores,
further.
bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for
Nope.
designer shoes while sipping a fancy
Nope.
local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for
Yeah,
the
the ports
community.
and bridges
Thanks, Jim.
asset
We'll be
pack,
back
I'm
later.
assuming they'll probably have it in there. Which will kind of be redundant because it's kind of already in the game thanks to mods. Oh man, alright. No. So we're going here. Go up slightly. That's better. Now, as long as it's smooth in the elevation, we can just jimmy it up with move it. Except for all the trees reappearing. That's really annoying. Surprised the move it guy hasn't got rid of that yet. Okay, we can get this smoother. And more trees again. Alright, we'll do the trees after. Doesn't feel... You're gonna hate me. I'm just too pedantic with this stuff. I just don't think it looks right. We'll try the complex curve again. Surely is it easier way to get a... Is it this curve thing actually? I never use this one. Simple curve. Kind of looks better. Probably is an easier way to do it. I'm just not sure how. But that. There we go. That looks way better. Just fuck the trees off. I don't know, do you think this looks better? Are you talking about this or this iteration or the last? That definitely looks much better, in my opinion. Alright, so let's get rid of that. And we'll add some keys. Add one more key. Yeah, I mean the main thing is just to get that symmetry of a curve. I know it's not exactly perfect, but it's close. We definitely need that elevation mod that makes everything smooth, but the elevation on this is pretty smooth. Yeah, I think I should just leave it alone. Alright. Okay, so that part is sorted. Now we just need to do this guy, so we have the actual slip lane. It says, like I did install it, but it says something about conflicting with Anarchy. And then I was kind of like, oh, you know what? I don't I don't really I don't really care that much about removing piers. I haven't had that issue. And with Move It, you can move piers anyway. So if any piers are in the way, I just haven't had enough need for it. Yeah, configurable elevated road. Skive tells me that it apparently conflicts with Anarchy in some way. I think effectively to do with the pier removal thing. I don't know if you can. I don't know. I haven't tried to remove a pier with Anarchy, but it was definitely something about that. It was something about. I don't know if it does exactly the same thing in terms of removing the pier, or I don't know. It's just something to do with the pier. I'd have to look at what the Skive report says. Actually, I might be able to see it on here. Just give me a sec. So if I go to my packages, or mod, sorry, attention required. Okay, so can cause issues when used with Anarchy. Lift steepness restrictions function is also included in. Oh, it's just to do with the lift steepness restrictions function. It's also included, which is included in this mod. You can turn it off in configurable elevated road options. Okay. Yeah, I might try that another time. I don't really need it massively. Okay, so now we got to build the other side, the other connection, straight into here. So we should be able to pull this guy here and just make sure that it's the same height. Looks like that is. And just try to sneak it in the corner here. Oh, it seems to mess with the other side, so we need to pull it. Wow, it really... I don't know why it's putting those giveaway signs there all of a sudden. Oh wow, it really doesn't... It starts to mess with that. Oh, unless it'll come good after I put it. Sometimes it does do that. So let's just see what happens. So if we go like this, it does mess with it somewhat, but it's not a massive deal. And then we just got to make sure that the height is right. So we go one step down. Probably about there. See if we can, see if Anarchy will, Move It will let us. See, Move It doesn't work well with elevated roads. In fact, this one could go down a bit. Yeah, it's a bit dicky with the elevations, but it's alright. It'll do the job for now. Actually, we could bring this. Well, you can't because it's actually the one intersection, so that's odd. So it kind of raises and comes in. It's hard to see which portions are actually... Yeah, okay, we'll leave that. Okay, fair enough. For a river map. Yeah, I'm sure when I need it, I'll chuck it on. I do have bridges and everything everywhere. Alright, so... Oh, it's a shame I can't use move it on here. It just won't find it. It's there, but I can't see it properly. Ooh. That might do the job. Ah, there we go. It's just not visible. Okay, now we just make sure. Speaking of pillars, make sure there's no pillars after doing that. Okay, cool. Alright, now we gotta play the fun game of trying to put it. Oh. Thank God for undo. So Control Z works. I just want to shorten this road a bit. Ah, the damn trees. Oh. Control Z? No. Can't Control Z a deleting road. Control Z should definitely be a... actually, that would be a pretty good mod. Just a Control Z in general. Okay. More fun games with the curves.
Welcome, everybody. It's that very special time of day when our listeners get to ask Alice.
Yeah,
We've got
that's
a
true.
lot of questions here for you.
Just pick a nice, juicy
In any case, they just need to
Oh,
make
all
it.
right. Let's see.
Give us
This one's from
undo
Levi.
functionality,
There's
please.
been a lot of zombie shows recently. Do you think
See,
they could
sometimes
be
you use a
real?
normal curve
And
tool,
could they
and then
maybe
it does
be
that.
nice instead of horrible?
Oh,
Which is kind of
that is
exactly
a
what you
good
want.
one. I have some friends high up in the insurance industry, and they tell me zombies
Just
are
need
very
it to touch
real.
the ground.
They're keeping a lid on it for now, but they're completely rethinking life insurance.
Really?
You want those walking
Feels like it should
corpses
be,
collecting benefits on their own deaths? But the best
No, I
thing
think that's
for
right.
a zombie outbreak is
And
heavy
then-
metal music.
They like it?
Oh, very much so. And eat a good, healthy breakfast beforehand, in case you
Like
have
that.
to run a long way.
Now
Wow, that was really
is
quick.
good advice. You're listening to Deluxe Relax.
I'm almost disappointed it didn't take me like 10 goes to do it. See if we can get more of a... I think Control Z is mapped to something else and I haven't bothered to change it. So I just want to curve that bit, but it won't let me do that. Yeah, it won't let me curve this portion of the street. Alright, let's put on the guardrails. Probably could do with 2 lanes, because a fair bit of traffic does use that route. How do we get this smoother? Actually, let's take that back to a 1 lane. Start it from there. Try to keep the center curve as natural as possible. go. Doesn't look totally beautiful. Maybe we can have it all the way along. Right, let's give it one more crack. Try it starting here. Alright, I think that's pretty good. I think upgrading all this so it's a 2-lane roundabout makes sense as well. Make it 3-lane upgrade. Actually, probably need it to be a 4-lane. They've given us 3 lanes here, but they haven't given us a 4-lane 1-unit road. Well, not 1 unit, but... Okay, so let's do that. So there's still space for the buses. In theory, you could have a slip lane here too. Let's see if we can do that underneath the bridge. See how difficult that is. There's those piers again. Nice if you could turn off the bridge somehow. Alright, so... yeah, we should just try one of these 0.6 unit roads. And... yeah, I think we got it to work. All we have to do is remove the intersections. So take that away, take that away, take away this crossing, take away this crossing and this crossing, and this one. Why have we still got, oh yeah, there's a turn lane in here. There we go, we got a slip lane. Right between the pillars. So that's one of the new roads as well. That actually makes sense. I don't think you can change the directions of the roundabout, can you? So I can't... yeah. Yeah, you can't do that there. Alright, I think I have finished what I was trying to achieve here, in terms of the road anyway. Probably should clean it up a little bit. So this seems like a good point to save. Double save, save it on the local drive and save it on Steam. Okay, and let's press go. So the main issue here is this freeway. I only just built this freeway to basically bypass all of this here. So all the traffic had to go through here, which was an issue. I think it's still an issue to some degree. But now the trucks that come here and want to go to the cargo port can't get off the freeway from here to here. So they'll get off here now. So I had to redo this interchange here. And if I've got that route tracking, there we go. See, this route tracking is awesome. The guy that made the route tracking app, mod, sorry, he's just got to make the route view thing like in CS1. So it's definitely possible if you can do this. Okay. Yep, all these trucks are predominantly going to the cargo port. See where this guy's going. No, he's going out of the city. Yep, same route again. So, yep, here we go. Already getting traffic coming through. Do you mean use this entrance? It's kind of, if that's what you're talking about, that's the only way they can go. See, before they would come down this road here and they could use this slip lane and go straight underneath this road down here. But since I've created the bypass only allows traffic to go straight across and not come down this way. There's only traffic that comes from there. But since this new freeway basically feeds all the traffic from here, see, I'm going to have to fix up this side because I only just built this freeway, but it needs to be able to connect to this side of the city in this direction. So that's probably what I'll do next time. But yeah, I got to build this cool interchange. And that works well. I don't know, I have to actually, yeah, I have to check that out, Garlic. I'm not sure. I think they still kind of try to use this one entrance. Yeah, look, they're kind of jamming up now. I haven't paid that much attention to it recently, but see, they're going out from there. That's pretty clogged down here now. But it looks like, yeah, so they're using, there's another entrance, is there? Yeah, so they're not using this, oh, there's a pillar in, it keeps going back to those damn pillars. There is a pillar in the way here. Oh no, here we go. He just ignores the pillar and just goes straight through. So he can go out. So obviously they can access that part. Maybe we should try to move the pillar for realism's sake. Pillar's not moving. Okay, let's just not fuck with that for now. You know what, that'd be a good mod for that, hey, to remove that pillar, hey Garlic. Do you know what it's called? That'll be on the next episode. I have got 3 uni assignments to get done in the next week and a bit. So this is going to be my only little bit of downtime. And then, to be honest, you'll be probably lucky to see me for at least a week and a bit from now. Let's make that roundabout nicer while we're here. Having a bit of a pause in the matrix at the moment. Let's put some nice surrounding trees. Yeah, there's heaps, but to be honest, the mods that are already out, like it's a good first step. Like really, it's actually quite decent, the mods we've got on launch. So I can't complain about that.
Relax with
Let's see
Alice
if we can
Brash.
put a
I'm your co-host,
retaining
Sarah.
wall here without any dramas. Oh, people are just walking on the slip lane though. Oh, because there's no. Oh yeah, no, they're using the pedestrian
There's
footpath.
no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Who's this guy? Oh, I can't even click on him. Doesn't exist. Timothy. He's a happy bloke. Oh, this trendy guy. Hey, that's weird. There's some people that you can't click on. Maybe they're not. Oh yeah, there we go. I was gonna say maybe he's not real. Where's he off to? Oh, he's gonna catch the bus, and he's going over to Maple, a little seaside town here, with the awesome bridge structure. I can't wait till our friend that made this Roots mod makes it so we can tap on the street and see all the traffic going on that street, just like in CS1. Alright, cool. I probably should clean all this up a little bit more, but I think I'm gonna have to call it a night. Let's remove that building for now. How's the zoning looking? Oh yeah, that could add another block there. Yeah, well that's what everyone keeps saying, that it's gonna be like, it'll be heavy on performance, but why was it? It didn't seem like it was heavy on performance in CS1. I don't understand why it would be so different on CS2. I get the simulation routing works differently, but and I can appreciate that there'll be some performance here, but people have been saying, like the way that people are saying it is that, like it's such a ridiculous performance here, and it possibly is, and that's probably why they haven't done it, but who knows. But even if you get half the detail of information, it would be so helpful. Yeah, well, that's true. See, that point actually worries me a bit when it comes to assets and everything. Like, if this just performs as it is, like if you remember CS1, like how loaded your computer would get once you started adding like, 1,000 new assets to your build. Like, yeah, how's that even gonna work? Okay, this seems to be working well. What does the traffic colors look like? The only thing is this traffic here is still absolutely terrible. This clogs up something chronic at times. And I've got public transport, I've got all that stuff, but still. Well, it's not too bad now actually, which is good. People are actually getting around. I think it's one bus or tram gets stuck somewhere and then the whole thing goes to shit. Yeah, I did see that asset import mod as well. I do like my road, so the extra road assets is a great mod. So you get all this, you get one lane, 0.6 unit road, one ways, these guys here. Oh, there's even a pedestrian road that's 1 unit. That's actually really cool. So I'll show you that. So 1 unit pedestrian road, which looks like this. That's pretty good. That will come in handy for sure. And then there's a whole bunch of, there's extra large roads as well, so you can have like 7 unit road. Which is crazy. I don't think my city will ever need a 7 unit road, but yeah. What else is there? Oh, there's these interesting ones. This is like a road with a slip lane on the side. That's pretty cool. But an interesting thing is when you try to upgrade this with like the side thing here, that works. But I think it's when you put trees. The trees sit in the middle of the road. So obviously that's not supposed to be like that. I guess you just don't put the trees on it, but that will come in handy for sure. Yeah, American planets would love the 7-lane roads. Just 1 more lane. This interchange is being utilized pretty well. Alright, cool. I've got to keep working on new Serenity as well. It's getting there. Getting pretty dense. Oh, I got some traffic jams over here. Oh, look at that. Where's that jamming up to? That's just the whole going to 2 lanes. Oh, this freeway is really getting utilized now. Look at that. Problem is when it was first built, it wasn't designed to be a major highway. But I'm probably gonna have to upgrade this because now it connects through to New Serenity. And it looks like 2 lanes is not enough. So we'll need 1 more lane. Looks pretty cool though. Good thing is now with these new road mods, I don't have to make it a separated highway system. I could actually just upgrade it to 6 lanes. But not tonight. Yeah, I try to keep my highways 2 lanes and then just upgrade as needed. I do like that interchange, that looks pretty realistic. And it comes through the gorge here. And this diamond interchange. It'd be nice if this could be a bit more separated, but but it is what it is. You probably can't set the lights. Actually, I think there's a traffic light mod now. I'll have to try that too. You got the school with the ridiculously big football field, but it does have a nice view over the city now. Built up on the hill. There's a tree standing in mid-air. Wow, look at that. What the hell? Alright, let's check out how everything else is going as well. We've got Tranquil. University place. I've actually got people walking through the university now, which is good. People coming through here as well. Let's see where they're going. My Abby's catching a bus up to work by the looks of it. Valley. Those pauses that you see every now and then are just the autosave. The game's too glitchy to not play without autosave. All the flight routes over there. Yeah, the Force, yeah. Oh, you can't hear me anymore? Or what? Can you hear me now? I'm getting almost full bars on OBS. Alright, let's zoom right out. 174,000 people, and the map still looks kind of empty. Amazing. So much more to build. It's got to get up to what? I don't know, at least 2 million people if you filled the whole thing out. Yeah, sorry mate, I think it's just me talking a bit slow and I just knocked my mic down a little bit. Got my little park area here. Another thing they need to add is actual animations of people actually using these facilities, rather than just walking outside of them. You doubt you can find a PC that can run that much? What do you mean, this game in general? Alright, it's time to stop dicking around. It's time to... Oh, the 2 million population, yeah. Yeah, it's highly unlikely. Like, realistically, gauging by how it's going now, I'd probably be lucky to double the population to 300,000 without it just becoming unplayable.
All right, everybody.
Good thing is, though, in 10 years' time, the hardware should be pretty good by then.
And I'm Sarah.
This is Deluxe Relax.
Alright, I'm going to call it a night. Cheers for watching and
Our story
helping
this
us
time.
out.
Kim is on scene outside an abandoned building.
That's right, Jim. This decaying shell is a symbol of the industrial
Have a good
decline
night.
sweeping the city. People are being laid
Might just
off.
leave it
The industrial
on
sector is on the verge of collapse. And
here.
worryingly, crime is on the rise.
My
Thanks,
favourite
Kim.
view of the city.
Always gotta watch out for crime. Not to mention
And we
collapsing
might see if we can
buildings.
turn
We'll have more after this.
day and night back on. See if it's actually night time.
Especially during
Yeah,
rush
there we
hour.
go.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like
That actually does
everyone's
look
in a
pretty good.
hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Should've